Okay. So y'all gotta sing this song. We live actually.
I forgot.
Okay.
I forgot more.
Let me check it while you're live.
Yes, we are. Okay, let me be sharing this song. Sharing this show. Yes. You should have started.
CMC for the people, by the people, and to the people. Citizens movement for change. Oh yes, a new day has come. Yes, a new day has come. Rise up, Liberia. CMC for the people. CMC by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life. CMC, CMC for the people. CMC by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life. Equity, national unity, transparency, accountability, social justice, integrity, CMC core values, CMC global. It is a new day for Liberia. It is a new day for the people. Let's all together, let's all together. It's a unity, it's a hand. CMC, the land of liberty, the land of freedom, the love of liberty brought us together. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC for the people. CMC by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC for the people. CMC by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, yes, 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 the time has come.
Yes! 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 The time has come! Yes! 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 The time has come!
And I tell you, we say welcome again. The time took exactly 20 minutes to 12 o'clock Liberia time. We say welcome to the political launch on Truth FM 96.1, the Renaissance Radio. We broadcast live from Dupo Road and the outside the nation's capital, Monrovia. This Friday, and it promises to be very, very interesting weekend presentation on the political launch on Truth FM 96.1. It's a crack one again on a Friday on a weekend. Yes, yeah, we have our two energetic, gigantic women from the citizen movement for change. CMC strong. Yeah, we move. And today we'll not be talking much. Actually, we'll not be talking much. We'll go exactly to the point. It's just about CMC to be. As a matter of fact, CMC will be doing one of our inductions in Minnesota tomorrow. So they will be giving a rundown how the program will be, how politics to play. So, but the truth must be told. So my name is Henry. Henry Jala is my name. Auntie Salim, Madam Grace Goa, Dr. Francie. Yes, Dr. Francie Richardson. So we are yet again on the weekend presentation. So stick by the radio. What all we have to offer you will not be our words. We're strictly to the point. Manzo, how are you?
Thank you. Thanks so much, Henry. Let me say thanks to the team there in the US. Good to see Dr. Richardson and Madam Grace, the entire CMC team there in Minnesota. It's going to be a very big program tomorrow. So, tonight, our guests, they will be providing much information. They gave us the entire rundown of all the activities tomorrow in Minnesota, indeed. So, for those back home here, as we said, it will be CMC night, and it's Friday weekend. The giveaway again, it comes on. They're going to bless you for the weekend. So tonight, it's just going to be super good show for you up to, if possible, maybe 12:10 or 1 o'clock, depending on our team there in the United States. So good to have Madam Griggs and Dr. Richardson tonight on the political launch here on Truth FM 96.1. All NCFS.
And so, it appears to be like, like we are expecting Christmas tomorrow, and today is just the Eve.
Yeah.
Yes, So as a matter of fact, Dr. Francie is well dressed in a white, white suit, the long sleeve and the long trouser, and under that we're having a black, a black carrier, with a weave just everywhere. Very, she looks so
You doing a natural hair yet?
yeah. Madam Grace is also, I know it is a dress, a long dress, flower dress. Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful dress.
Like African.
And the sponsored chair you doing so
Yes.
It's that about CMC.
Yeah, sitting back, so much relaxed. For those of you watching us on the CMC page, I will say welcome to the program. Keep sharing the show tonight. It's going to be so much interesting indeed as we listen to our panelists, Madam Grace and Dr. Richardson. They said the giveaway tonight is going to be very, very huge. The numbers are going to be huge. Indeed. But let's cross over. Good to see the both of you together. Yeah, coming from is it 2 different states? Is it the same state the both of you from, or 2 different states? And now in Minnesota.
We actually from 2 different states. Grace is from Pennsylvania, and I'm from New Jersey. But we met along with Didi, Yusunsia Didi, and Doris Adoka. All of us flew in today from our various states, and we met at the airport, and we were able to go to the hotel, check in, and then come on to Mr. Chester Dole's house. We had the best welcome that you can ever possibly think about. Also, I think you said like Christmas, right?
But, yeah.
And what a
Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Tomorrow Christmas.
Yeah. The welcome guy. I mean, I will turn it over to Madam Grace Gore, and then we will then
start welcoming
everybody
the rest of the CNC members that's supposed to be on this couch.
Yeah.
Because right now we're on the actual lodge. So
yes.
Anyway, if you're watching, my name is Grace Goa, and it's always good to be here. I would like to say welcome to the people in Radio Land in Liberia. Welcome to the people on Facebook. We are streaming live on Dr. Francine's page and also the Citizens Movement for Change page. We're also streaming on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Our people on YouTube, we love you. Thank you for always giving us your feedback, and also the people on Facebook. Mm-hmm. This platform is the Political Lodge, TPL. Mm-hmm. We come here every Monday, Thursday, and Fridays. We come here to talk about social issues. We talk about political issues. And the main reason why we come here is to push the CMC agenda. Tell the people about us, the party, where we're going, where we want to see Liberia be at as friends. So we are glad to be here, and we are happy that this weekend, it starts today. We are in Minnesota, as Doc told you, and the launching of the chapter of Minnesota is going to be done on tomorrow. CMC will have its first chapter launching, its first chapter installation of officers in the entire USA diaspora. Tomorrow will be at the Brookdale Community Church Hall. There we will be having our program. So we are happy always, to be here and share information about CMC. So we are expecting a very beautiful program tomorrow, and we're happy that our people in Liberia, especially because these are the people we mostly want them to see what we are about, because we want to change their minds on looking for a brighter future instead of just settling for nothing, you know, and that's what we're about. So we happen to be here. We have our Midwest chair here with us. We also have the Midwest chair, vice chair with us. We have all our Minnesota officers that's going to be inducted tomorrow into the Hall of Fame. They're going to be installed and inducted into the Hall of Fame. And we have, you know, other people, friends that will be showing up for us tomorrow and also maybe this evening, because we're having a welcome a meet and greet here at Mr. Chester Dollhouse. Very beautiful home. We want to thank him and his wife for, you know, allowing us in the family house to have this.
Yes.
And we appreciate them so much.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful family. The food nice.
Oh wow.
Chester ko one kesawa liye myself. I wondering how a man can cook like this.
Yes.
But later on, his wife convinced me that he didn't want to cook it because I was eating. I said, no, the man can cook the food. So,
yes.
But we having fun, you know. We want to send shout out.
So
all the food sweet, but they like kesali won't touch my hand.
Yeah.
Because I like kesali.
We have fufu and soup. We have pasta and rice of food you want either way.
Then we have salad.
Yes.
We got cornbread.
Amen.
Everything.
It was sing.
Yeah. Chairman, I want to Honorable Musa Hassan you miss the food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because now you say yeah.
We try calling for you to speak to everybody, but
but I show you you will call later.
Yes.
But so we here, we are happy. We want to know what's going on in Liberia, or I don't know what's going on today in Liberia. But before we want to go into that, we want for Didi to come and say something. Yes. We want to ask Didi why I said that she's a part of CMC.
And
And she bringing her vice chair with her, Mr. Ada or Scott.
Yes. Hello, this is Didi.
Hello. Good evening.
Yes.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Yes.
These are the Midwest chair and vice chair here of CMC in the entire Midwest and West. So they're going to be here. They're going to tell you exactly, because they're already here, exactly why they choose to be part of Citizens Movement for Change.
Yes.
So welcome, Didi.
Thank you so much.
Welcome, Mr. Scott.
Yes.
It's nice to see you guys, although we're being in communication, but it's nice to see you.
Yes, the last time we saw Mr. Scott was actually online.
Yeah.
We saw you virtually. So it was good to meet you in person. Didi is almost like a sister to us too.
Yeah.
You don't get to, she's busy, you don't get to see her like the way you see Madam Grace and I, but she's here today.
I'm so excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. But Didi, you know, it's very nice to have you on the team. The first time when we went, you know, to Manchester, when the political leader, Honorable Benedict, told us that he was forming this thing, and we were the first set of people that he brought together. Although we have meetings online, you know, meetings that we stay in for 6 hours.
Trying to put this thing together.
Sometimes 5, 6, 7 hours. We move on, we're like, okay.
Remember those days?
Yeah, absolutely. Those are the longest meetings I've ever been a part of, because at work, when we say a meeting is an hour tops, that's all I have to give you is an hour.
Yes.
And then we
had important things to talk about. You know, like breakfast and that small thing.
Yeah.
And I said to you, can just
the
talk.
wahala not for children.
But the sacrifice, so and that's what we were making. And Didi, you know, we sat in those meetings, long hours, and then we went to Manchester in the UK, and then we met in person. We had a beautiful time when we sat in a meeting face to face for another 6 hours for 2 days.
Yes,
you know, strategizing how better we will be able to serve the Liberian people through Citizens Movement for Change.
Correct.
And it was a wonderful time meeting you. But I want to ask you, why is it that you chose to be a part of this?
Absolutely. That's a really great question. Because I've never, ever been a part of a political party before.
Hey, I say, Alex Siri, you're coming to find you.
Follow you very closely. Very closely follow you.
Okay. Yeah, no, but I've never been a part of a political party before. Never really had interest. Because when I left Liberia, I was not of voting age. I was still a child. So never got a chance to be a part of any politics in Liberia. I never got a chance to vote in Liberia. Spend my entire adult life here. So besides my voting privileges, I'm not going to say what party I'm affiliated with in America and all of that, but CMC coming along, I believe in the mission and the vision of this organization.
Mhm.
I believe strongly in the dream of our PL.
Mhm.
He's not just a politician in my mind. To me, he's a brother.
Yes.
He's in the Liberian term, we can say Brabi.
Yeah, he's a
He's
Brabi.
my Brabi.
Yeah, you're a
That's
Jew.
my big brother. That's my Brabi. I believe in him
Mhm.
and what he stands for. He's a man of integrity,
Mhm.
regardless of all of the
Hala, hala.
holla
Mhm.
and all the noise that's
Mhm.
out there
Mhm.
about him. He's a great person.
Mhm.
He's a humble person. He cares deeply for his country. He cares deeply for the people of Liberia and want to see
Mhm.
Liberia as a whole become better.
Yes.
So that resonated with me, and I wanted to support and join something that's meaningful,
Mhm.
not just saying it by mouth because I want something out of it.
Mhm.
It's coming deeply from my heart
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I was raised in a family where we were raised to serve.
Yes,
we were raised to
serve.
give back.
Raised to serve.
Not
Check that.
wanting, raised to serve your people, serve your community, give back in whatever little way that you can, no matter how small it seems. It is important. It's important for our generation. It's important for the generations to come.
Yes.
So that's why I'm here, to make sure that we foster this vision, push it forward,
Mhm.
make Liberia, or strive to
Yes.
get Liberia to a better place than it is right now.
Yes.
And that's the whole goal.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, thanks for being a part of Didi. That's brilliant what you said and everything. And I happen to know today because we didn't get a chance to even ask you that, with all the meetings we've been in. And one of the things that you did before that come in, you really, I saw you come strong. Your mobilization and the way you were recruiting. I saw somebody like me, because most times you don't see women want to do this. It's hard to for us, with all the stigma they have that women we're not allowed to do some things. And if you see somebody like you in another form, you'd be like, oh God, okay, so we can do this. So sometimes you think that we don't get strength from you, but we do get strength from you. So and that's why I appreciate you. And then with your mobilization, everything you did, you brought your vice chair on, Mr. Ida Scott, and you told me, you talked to me personally about him, and I was really amazed. So I had no hesitation because I knew that coming from you, he was going to be a strong part of this thing. So, and so I want to welcome Mr. Ida Scott. And
Yes.
Sir, welcome.
Thank you for having me. I'm so grateful to the people of Liberia. I'm grateful to CMC, and here we have a political leader. It is so good in the time of these. We need a strong political leader, in which the stability
Yes.
is the hope in the midst of the storm.
Yes.
And we feel that
Mhm.
he will be the best person that can liberate our country.
Yeah.
I come from a poor and very background that grew up in a military barrack. I was born and raised in the shopping barrack.
Yes. Shuffling.
Yeah. I lost my father at a tender age in the war.
Mhm.
And
Wow.
coming back from the war, going to school, and I see a lot of stuff going on.
Mhm.
I was fortunate to vote in Liberia
Oh,
about 3 times,
okay.
1997, 2005, and 2011. And all those years I voted was Unity Party. I felt because he was the only person that could liberate Liberia and give Liberia the hope we felt that we could have. But in April of 2016, I felt that hope was broken. When I saw people, I saw children, that hope was not there. So I decided, I said, no, I cannot vote in Liberia again because there are a lot of people come with promises and they don't fulfill those promises. So this is why, and later on I left for the States. On this side, I just get out of the way of the Liberian politics and that until I met Dr. Francis on Spoon Talk and our political leader on Spoon Talk.
Yes.
They were talking about CMC and I get glue. Then when they mentioned my sister name, I said, no, I think this party is going to be a great and good party.
Yes.
So this is why I joined CMC,
Okay.
because of the mission the vision, and I know the hope in the midst of the storm, our political leader will be there.
Yes.
And he's the person that he always saying that if I can help somebody
Mhm.
as I walk that path,
Mhm.
that my living will not be in vain.
Mhm.
Because he know where he came from,
Yes.
what he told us, where he came from. I met our political leader on Zion campus.
Mhm. Yes.
I was the photo of Zion.
Mhm.
I met him on Zion.
Mhm.
He was in Zion.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. He was a journalist on.
Yeah, he told us in one of his writings that first he was a journalist when he went to Zion, he became the president for the student council. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I met him through Jesus Parker too. Better.
Yes.
Yeah, from there. So it's not a strange. And one time I think his mother-in-law.
Mhm.
So we used to sit, drove to come visit the person, the mother-in-law
Mhm.
was sitting. And he came and said, "Gentlemen, how you guys doing?" He said, "We're great." I thought he was the elephant boss.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So he's a great person.
Yes.
He's a down to earth person.
Mhm.
You always see people, you don't just pass. He always sit with you
Yes.
and bring out your thoughts.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a humble man. Yeah. So seems to be a great party.
Thank
Yes.
you.
We are coming with force.
Yes. You can feel it.
We're not the tail, but we're the voice.
Yes.
We are coming with great people.
Yes, that's so true.
So we are not here for fun.
Mhm.
But come tomorrow will be a great day.
Yes. Thank
A
you.
very great day
Thank
in
you.
Minnesota. The Twin City will explode.
Yes. Yes. We're looking forward to that.
There will be sparkle.
That's it.
Yes.
We're looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I really like that, Mr. Scott. That is it's so beautiful. I tell you, yeah, and that's the thing like Brent needs. I always say that like Brent needs somebody who really actually love the country. You know, the guy people say, "Oh, the person love Liberia," but Benedict life shows his love.
Mhm.
You know, it said, "May the life I live speak for me."
Yeah.
He didn't even he doesn't have to say it. The way he interacts with people, the things that he does for his people, the amount of people, because us being a party, that's how we know people don't just call us. Oh, you're in the party. They say, Musa Pelete para it. They may help me. My children came to the state. They may help me. So sometimes I'm like, wow, how do you know what you want to help all these people? You know, and the things that he would do, he loved the country. And that's the reason why CMC will show what we got. We say this is what we can do for the country. After that, you'll see it and you'll pour us into where we're supposed to be so we can help to lead Liberia to a better place. And that's why we are here. And we thank God that we all met today. We thank God that the program is coming up tomorrow and we'll go into it with all our hearts and we'll tell the people, this is CMC, this is what we're about. You know, either you see us, you can be a friend to us or you can join us. Either way, we all looking for the betterment of Liberia because we want our country to be a better place.
Yes.
Because we know now that in 20 years, Liberia cannot wake up from its slumber. You know, Liberia being in this thing for 20 years, even after the war, you know, Liberia cannot still come back because the leadership that's in that place, they're not trying to bring the country where it's supposed to be. It's not that hard. They are bringing it to us. He went, did a preach for the people. People were dying in that water. Another preaching sound now. I see the people passing there. Some people dying in that water. Nobody to fix it. So, you know, we have to think and see the bigger picture because we want Liberia to be a better place. That's why we fight. We all here, we sitting out here, we're not getting paid for this. We left our homes. You know, some people could be working this weekend, you know, for money to put on the table, but because of love for country, that's why we are here.
Amen. That's right.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. So we have other people that are here that would like to come in and speak about, you know, what were you saying? Did you say on the commercial break? Records that would like to come in
Yeah.
and speak about, their involvement with CMC, and then also what they've done for CMC over the past couple of days leading up to the program. So we have the recruitment team.
We're gonna
Yeah.
say bye.
Yeah.
It was lovely meeting you, Ansu and Henry.
Yeah.
She's gonna come back, don't worry.
Yeah, we're gonna step out of frame for a second and allow the rest
Other
of the
people
team
to
to come on.
come on, yeah.
Right?
So our
Yeah,
Midwest
Appreciate
here,
that. Thank you so
and
much.
her vice chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks,
So-
Didi.
Uh-huh.
Thanks, Ida.
Bye.
Yeah.
So we will be calling on
The leadership for Minnesota, although they are not yet in the position because they have to be installed in the position tomorrow, but they already have their letters asking them to take those positions. So we'll call them on the cash so they can kind of tell us what's going on. We have Mr. Mohammed Dole.
Mhm.
He's going to be the vice chairperson for the Minnesota chapter. And also we have Mr. Johnson Doe, who is going to be the chairperson for the Minnesota chapter.
Yes.
Okay.
Being the chairperson, they are also executive member of the party USA.
Yes.
So
Okay.
we have them here on the cash down, so they will tell you exactly why they choose CMC, and also they will tell you a little bit about the program tomorrow.
But before we even talk about that, I just want to tell them thank you publicly for all that you've done for CMC. If you go to our page and if you look on the different Facebook pages, you'll see them talking to people about the goodness of CMC. You'll see them talking about transforming Liberia. So I want to take this time to publicly, on behalf of CMC, on behalf of the political leader, Musa Hassan Biladi, I want to tell you thank you very much. And also, in addition to that, we are in Chester's home, okay? And he came in, he warmly welcomed us. We are trying to be professional first. He said, "Oh, I'll open the garage door, but you don't go to the front door." We said, "No, coming direct to the
Garage.
yeah, I was taking note of everything, my dear. I'm a psychologist. So he said, "Don't want to go to the garage." But home boy, our brother here cooked. I mean, a very, very delicious meal. It was just on point.
We talk about different soup here, not only one.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
and so I mean, it just was a warm, hospitable welcome. It was just like I came in, you know when we walk into some places, because I'm very particular about those kind of things. You know how you can feel the spirit of the home. You can feel whether you want it or not, but I came in, I felt comfortable, I felt at home. So I want to tell you thank you. And then right away, yeah, in fact, you're on the phone with
Before we could look, Mohammed was in.
Mohammed came. And
Yeah.
then we just started joking, laughing, all the things. Mohammed, one of the things when he told us, say, me, I invited plenty of people. If they don't show up tomorrow, they think that's Susu, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he said they think that's Susu. Well, I'm about to eat. I made sure I finished paying before, but when I attack her,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you can and then you see and Mohammed being on
What did you show us on that? What did you show us on the screen?
that them. Mohammed and the Minnesota team here.
No, not on the screen. So
That didn't want football last night.
Oh, okay. I thought I thought.
And told the people, citizens movement for change. Oh yes, a new day has come. Yes, a new day has come. Rise up again. CMC, full of people. CMC, by the people. Let us join our hands together. By the equity, national unity, transparency, accountability, social justice.
Yeah.
So yeah, go
It's
ahead.
just a picture, a video of them what they did. I mean, so many people love that style. They were
We were doing Jehovah
with this
Witness
style, and people have called me to say that they were really impressed with that. And I want to say thank you to them. And Mohammed is always one of the things that he always supporting everything about CMC. I mean, he's everywhere, especially on the ground on social media. he is consistently just pushing. And he doesn't know that sometimes I take my strength from that. And when I talk to Chester on the phone, I take my strength from you guys. So I just want to say thank you to you guys. You don't even know the amount of, I don't want to
Sorry. You
Put a crowd.
Yeah, go ahead. So I want to thank you guys. Want to thank you for coming to Minnesota. Welcome to Minnesota. This is our place. Chester is a brother. I can tell you guys today, CMC brought us together. And since then, our bond has grown. The relationship between us is like I've been knowing him more than I used to see him where he worked, but there was no personal interaction.
Yeah.
Nearly every person that I know, he know most of them.
Okay.
He go to his uncle, they discussing, and my name come up. Then he call me and say, "My man, I'm confused.
Oh, wow.
Everybody in my family know you, but I didn't know you." I say, "Yeah, that's how I look."
That's very nice.
But I want to say something here today to the both of you. You are praising us. I should have been in Africa. And I said, look, I can't afford to miss this program. Because what I learned from you guys, it encouraged me every day to do more. It is not easy to see a lady discussing politics, especially from our end. So for you people, you guys are my motivation.
Thank you.
You encourage me to do what I can do. If I see Grace going up and down, see Dr. Richardson, I see other people discussing the CMC.
Thank you.
I would do everything. That's the kind of person I am. If I'm in it, I am there. If I'm not there, I'm not there. So I'm in this for the good of it.
Yes.
And the good is we want to deliver. We want to do the best.
Yes.
So we are asking our community member. This is our day. Tomorrow is our day in Minnesota. Come and meet with our leaders. Come and listen to them. Seeing them on TV is totally different. See them in person. How friendly are they? How welcoming? How great? How the way they talk to you? That is all about life. We could be here today, tomorrow we're not here.
You're so right.
So let's do our best. We're not doing this thing for anybody. Like Grace said, some people could be at work. Some people could take time to do different things, but they decide to do this. And Chester always tell me one thing: we're not doing this for an individual.
Nope.
We're doing this for our country,
Correct.
for the love of Liberia. That's why we're doing it.
Yes.
So I just want to say to my people in Minnesota, please don't stay home. Don't be told. Come and see for yourself. We know people belong to different political parties. We know people have a side. But come. When you come and listen to our leader from there, you got a chance to either join us or be a supportive staff with us. We will appreciate that. We want to welcome you people.
Thank you.
And I'm so proud to be part of this process. I'm so proud to call Chester my chairman. I will say that today to you guys. I'm so proud to work with him.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm proud that we are working together as brother, and we are working together for the good cause of this country, of the country where we were born. We did not choose Liberia. We were blessed to be born there. So one day I went on a show, right? Somebody was saying, well, Mr. Dollar, why your political leader get big briefcase, doing things everywhere, and he's not going to get nothing in return? I said, no. I said, history will be count to him tomorrow. What did you do when you have the opportunity to help people? What did you do when this platform was introduced to you, the CMC? Did you then see this? What did you do? What was your help? So I said we will do everything humanly possible to sell this party to our people. We will go beyond and above to do what we can do so the message can go across. So for me, I'm here with my boss, He's a very good gentleman. He listening.
Mhm.
I'm a little bit tough. I'm a
And we
little
like
bit
that
tough.
about you.
Yes,
I know myself. I'm a little bit tough.
yes.
I see it. I
All the
see it
flowers
that
are not
way.
the same color in the garden.
You know, the way I see stuff that I see it. But I don't mean no harm.
Yeah,
Amen.
but we
I
know that.
honestly do not mean no harm. The way I see stuff, that's how I see it. I see it.
Yeah.
And I don't harm my feeling.
Mhm.
I say 8 years. We're done with 8 years. That's it.
That's right.
So I just want to tell you people, see me as your brother,
Mhm.
see me as your family member,
Mhm.
see me as the CNC member.
Yes.
We are in this together.
Yes.
If it costs me to bring all the community members here in the state of Minnesota, I will do it.
Amen.
I will go from door to door. If it costs me to go to your house, I'm willing to do it. If you don't have a ride tomorrow, we are available. The chairman have instructed me, if you need a ride,
Mhm.
I don't care which community you're from. I'm just a phone call away. I got a van for this program, especially for this occasion, to bring you so you can meet with our leaders, interact with them, listening to them, and get a message of the CMC.
Yes. Thank you.
So I don't want people to give me reason tomorrow. Oh, I did not have a ride. I don't know where the program is. We got a ride available.
Mhm.
I'm available.
Mhm.
I'm available. Call me. I will take you and bring you to the program.
Yes.
Thank you very much for having me. And thank you guys for coming. Let's do this. Let's do this for Mama Liberia. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much,
thank you.
Mommy.
All right.
We do appreciate you always. Always.
Absolutely.
You bring so much to the team. You don't even know.
Yes.
You bring so much. And I like your chairman because he knows, how to work with other us.
Mhm.
So, Mr. Chairman?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. This is the chairman of
You know,
the Minnesota chapter.
Yes, ma'am. I'm excited to be here. I don't know how to kind of really express it, but the question was why CMC? Like I told you guys on the platform the other day when we were having a meeting, I said I have never been involved in politics.
Yes.
But then every man is a political animal, whether you
That's
like it or not.
correct.
And the bigger question is, should we sit back and let other people decide our future,
Mhm.
or should we be involved with making decisions for our own country?
Mhm.
Especially, when you visit back home and
Mhm.
you see things the way they're going, and then you sit and ask yourself, so what can I do to be impactful back there? When I was in Liberia, I saw a lot of things, and knowing what I know today, the kind of experience that I've gotten since being here in the United States, and I asked myself, I said, what can I do to impact someone over there?
Mhm.
Which political party do I become a part of? I've never voted back home before. I just never had an opportunity to vote over there, but I voted here. And then I sit back and ask myself, I said, well, I was not born in this country. If you look at my passport now, it says country of birth, Liberia. It says that.
Mhm.
So that's where my root is, that's where I'm from.
Yeah.
I got my family. But then what can I do positively to impact somebody back there?
Yeah.
And those are the questions I always ask myself. And so when this invitation came to join this party, me never being a part of any political party back home,
Mhm.
then I said to myself, is it the right call? Is this the right time? And then being a person of faith, I pray about it. And then I consulted my wife. My wife is very critical, like, when it comes to these things. You women, how you do.
Yes.
So she's like, well, I don't want to disrepute to my family. I don't want a situation where, Liberian politics is dirty,
Yes.
and you're sitting down, you're talking stuff, and then I'm talking to you, they're cussing your wife, your children, all that kind of stuff. And we are Christians, we shouldn't be involved in stuff like that. So I said, well, I'm a Christian, but being, in a political party does not negate the fact that, I'm a Christian. I'm still a Christian.
Yes.
So I think, I think I can still do that.
You know who
I'm
you are.
not, I know who I am.
Mhm.
So she said, oh, your position in the church. I said, it's okay. But I had a little word with my pastor, and he was like, well, it's nothing wrong with this.
Okay.
And be a part of a political party, there's nothing wrong with that. You're not going to go steal, you're not going to do anything bad,
Yes.
So then I prayed about it, and I said, well, I think I'll take that, I'll take this, But then me being the kind of person I am, when I agreed to do something, then I put my everything into it.
Yes.
Yeah, and so she asked me one question. She said, so I hope you don't abandon us.
Oh, we're gonna make
She
sure.
did. She said, I hope you don't abandon us because I know you when you start,
Sure.
when you want to do something, you put everything
Does your
into
wife
it.
know who are in charge? That would be.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not going to allow that.
Yeah, so it was just, you know, her being concerned and, you know, and stuff like that. But I'm happy. So then when I didn't know much about Miss Ability, even though I've been hearing the name out there. And then I decided to do my own little research.
Yes.
And then I called Grace on numerous occasions, and I'm like, you know, I don't want to jump the gun because I always report to her.
Yeah.
So then I was like, I'm not going to call that a friend. I'm going to call Grace.
Yeah, absolutely.
So every time I got some questions, I call her. I say, I'm hearing this allegation. I'm hearing this. I'm hearing that. Because, you know, there's a public saying that, show me a friend, I'll tell you who you are.
Yes.
So if I'm hearing these things, I really need to kind of go to the bottom and, you know, and make myself to because these are all allegations.
Yes.
You know, but let me know exactly what's going on. Let me do my own research. Let me find out. But as far as my research is concerned, those are just mere allegations.
Absolutely.
Because nobody has proven anything,
No.
to be very frank.
No.
And I said to myself, oh, this is nonsense.
Yeah.
Sorry, you know, I know I'm on air, but yeah,
Yeah.
this is all nonsense.
Yeah.
But one thing I've noticed is that anybody who tries to do good, anybody who tries to walk straight and do the right thing, there will always be a lot of distractions. So people will come at you so many ways. Some of them maybe because of jealousy, maybe some of them because they just don't like you. And in Liberia, you know, I'm not trying to be tribalistic here, but
No,
when it comes to tribes and stuff like that,
yes,
people say, oh, Mandingo people can never be in this country.
Yes.
I had a conversation with one guy, you know, when we went, you know, because we normally go to jail when it starts, all the people. It's like, well, the Mandingo man part of the party, what will do? So then I asked him, I said, well, so Mandingo, is Mandingo a tribe in Liberia? And he said, yeah. And if I do men Mandingo, so I said, no, even before.
One of the funny tribes.
I said, even before Dole did it.
Tribes.
I said, look at the first 4 tribes in Liberia, Mandingo are one of them. I said, that street that runs from National Bank, that new National Bank, what I got there on Ashman Street, from Ashman Street coming down, how you call it, Front Street, King Saboso Street, they call it. That was a Mandingo chief.
Yeah.
If you don't know Liberian history, I learned that in history.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm being very frank. So I said, that was a Mandingo chief that named that place. So Mandingo was one of the first tribes in Liberia.
Yes.
So let's put our whatsoever aside. And let's see this man as who he is.
Correct.
And this man that got interest, like they wanted to fix this country. Because when I look at CDC and then I look at Unity Party and I look at the rest of them, I'm like, okay. Yeah, all of them, you know. Then I see somebody who really doing something. I see tangible.
Yes.
Why wouldn't I want to follow the guy do I really care about what he's from or what mine is or what tribe he's from? I really don't care about that.
All you care about
I
is
care, I care about the fact that he's a Liberian. He got love for country and he's exhibiting it. And this is somebody he's not afraid to say what's on his mind.
Correct.
He speaks truth to power. We've seen that in recent time. That's the kind of leader I want. You know, that's the kind of leader I want. That's the kind of person I want to be around. I don't know his ability. Like I told one of my friends, I said, I don't know this man. I've never met him before. I've not even spoken to him one-on-one besides, you know, going and meeting with him and hearing him speak. So he ain't giving me $5. I ain't want $5 from him.
No.
But I believe that whatever he has. Yeah, I believe that whatever he has, the vision he has for this country, for Liberia, I believe in that vision, and I want to work with him for us to get there. That's what we need to do to get there, to where we need to be. Because today or tomorrow, especially those of us that are here in the diaspora, we want to go home. I mean, personally, I don't want to end up in a nursing home yet. I want to come home to Liberia. But looking at the way things are running in Liberia right now, I was in Liberia in February and March. As soon as it was 2 weeks, I went for a month, but 2 weeks I didn't want to be there no more.
Oh boy.
Because everything is just like that.
Yeah.
People are on the road, the traffic, and you just name it, just those little things.
Like
Things that we take for granted here.
Yes.
And you go back home, you look at things, you be like, is this a
Not
country I
supposed to be
really
like
want
that.
to come back to?
Yes.
Then you ask yourself, look at healthcare. No healthcare. Thousands of people have died in that country because just no healthcare.
Yep.
Government officials would take their children to Ghana and go to India, you name it, and have the capacity to develop that country. You know, so that we can have basic healthcare, we can have light and water.
Yes.
I was in town, light will go today, light will not come back on after 2 days.
Yeah.
What is that for that country?
Yeah.
Lastly, my mom had just come to America. She came in 2012 when I brought her here. Between 2012 and now, my mom is an American citizen. I'm not trying to compare America with Liberia, but there's somebody that have never worked in this country before. Right now, she's on supplemental SSI.
Correct.
She's getting paid.
Yes.
My mom gets food stamp, even though she doesn't really need it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I managed to enroll her in the elderly care
Yeah.
where she goes to the elderly program.
Mhm.
But she's never worked in this country. She never paid taxes in America.
Yeah.
But if she can come here and get all of these benefits
Yes.
just because of me who brought her here,
Yeah.
Paying taxes.
And
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
her rights as a senior,
Yeah.
a senior
Yes.
a
citizen.
senior citizen, all of
As a
that.
human being.
Yeah.
Then what about Liberia? Got all the resources.
Yes.
All those resources. We got every mineral you can think about in the world. We got it over there. This country that we live in, there's a lot of things that we have in Liberia that they don't have here. I'm being very frank. There's a lot of things that we have over there that they don't have here. Our country, our population is just 5 million people, or 5 million plus, I don't know. And there's 300 plus million people in this country. But look at what we have. If we're really serious in that country, really have a leader who will lead us and really lead us and change things in Liberia, we don't even have to work.
Yeah.
We'll be like other European countries that they don't even have to work.
That's correct.
But government pays you. Stuff like that. This is stuff that we look forward to, but we know it's a gradual process. So that's the reason for which I am part of this movement. And I want to put my everything into this to make sure that it works.
Yeah.
Because I believe that in union, we can do this together.
That's right.
So I'm happy
That's such
to
a
be
truth.
working with you guys.
Yes.
I'm happy to for Grace,
Yes.
that the president.
Yes. Yes.
I look forward to working with you guys.
Of course.
I'm going to give you a hello.
Oh. We'll give you house too.
I'm going to give you a hard time. I'm telling you,
We
brother.
welcome that. We welcome
Yeah.
that.
And these are the conversations that I have with William
Yeah.
and I have with Chester, sometimes Mohammed. These are the things that we talk about. This is just love for country, nothing more. And we see somebody who has a vision that will deliver.
Yes.
That's all.
And we'll hold accountable to.
Yeah, and we can hold that person accountable. They will listen to us.
Yes.
And that's all we're fighting for.
And we have had that experience as well, where I'm not going to say everything, but we're in a meeting with the PL, and he brought in some information, and all of us
in the meeting, we try out together. No. And he said, okay.
Yes. So he listened to us.
Yeah.
He didn't overpower us. He didn't say, I'm the one in the country. I know better. Or whatever. This is mine. This is mine. I started this. No. And we do. I have experience with many political leaders, not just one, that would do that.
Yeah.
That present to you with some kind of God syndrome,
Mm.
but they're not. I respect our PL. He's very politically savvy.
Yeah.
Very political savvy. Very business savvy as well. So I really look up to him as a mentor, but I really like his humbleness, his ability to be able to check on you, his humanness in him. He will call Grace. How is it?
He asked about every one of you.
Yes. How Chester doing? They had a program going in Minnesota.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of person that someone who is a people-oriented person.
So I just texted Mohammed
Yeah.
today. Yeah, did you know he look out, that's that man, I tell you.
Yeah. And that's what we need.
To see.
Above all, the relationship with human beings.
Yes.
Yeah. As you were speaking with your mom, I was just thinking how beautiful it is to live in a country where we can respect the dignity of a person. You don't have to. She paid her dues to society one way or the other by just being a mother. But she came here, and that's the kind of Liberia we want to see. We want to have a program if we can
for our senior citizens.
Look what happened last night. That video you sent me. For the blind people have to take to the streets to go and protest just to get what they want from it. Like, why is that?
Yeah.
And then my probably not even get it.
Yeah, why is that?
Something as
why do we have to do that?
Something I don't want to say is simple to solve.
Yeah.
But it's just intentionality.
Yeah.
Somebody take it Grace on the show last night, she made an example. She said, I came here and connected the blind people to a group in the United States, and they were able to send Brailles and
the Creole Bible, the Creole books.
It took her, just one person,
to do that.
Can you imagine a whole institution? Just get a whole department working on those people with intentionality, assessing them, knowing their needs, and making sure that it gets supplies, connecting them to the outside world, and also using our resources for them. What kind of powerhouse we could build for those people? Yeah, so I don't know.
And
This
make
is
Liberia great.
yes. But we have one more person in the back.
Yeah, but before we bring that person,
Mhm.
we want Ansu them to come in and answer. Y'all got any questions? Because these are our leaders here in Minnesota.
Yeah.
You know, although the region chair was just here with her vice region chair, but these are the people who will be in Minnesota, and it will come a time they will open an office here for CMC and everything. So we need you to ask them any question you have in Liberia, because you guys too are CMC members from Liberia.
Can I say one thing before
Yes.
Sue and Henry come in? I'm just gonna squeeze right in behind here.
No, you sit
No,
down.
Mohammed, sit. You're
No,
good.
sit down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ladies
I
and
just-
gentlemen.
Yeah. Come on.
Ladies,
Mm.
ladies and the gentlemen.
Mhm.
No, I just wanted to add to what Johnson Chester was saying
Mhm.
about the tendencies of us as Liberians
Yes.
to be
Speak up.
tribalistic,
Mhm.
to be just biased
Mm-hmm.
based on religion,
Mhm.
based on our tribe,
Yeah.
based on who we like or who we don't like,
Mhm.
based on people's socioeconomic status,
Mm-hmm.
and all of that kind of stuff. We have to unlearn all of those practices.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna take a long time, because this is generations of
Yeah,
people
it's
who have
ingrained, yeah.
who have learned these behaviors, which are not necessarily beneficial to us in any way,
In
shape, or form.
2025.
In 2025, we're still saying Mandingo man president. What does that even mean?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
matter.
They're human beings.
Mhm.
They're people. It does not matter what tribe anyone's from or what religion we practice. We can respect one another.
Mhm.
We can have our differences, but we can still respectfully agree to disagree. We can still be one people. We can still get along together
Yes.
as a people versus, oh, well, you're not from this tribe, or you're not cool because you're not Congo,
Yeah.
or you're not this, or you're not that. I think it's about time that we start to see beyond these things and let those go.
Because
So that-
those things never even help
It
Liberia.
doesn't help.
The
Yeah.
country
at
is
all.
still backwards.
It hasn't helped us,
Exactly.
yeah.
And I think I developed a sensitivity to loving mankind despite who you are as a
Absolutely.
person because of who I am in this country.
Absolutely.
This country introduced me
Yes.
to
Gross racism.
that's right. Thank you for
Gross
saying that. I wanted to
racism.
put a pin a pretty
Yeah.
prettier flower.
No.
Yes, but
Well,
you
say
know,
yesterday's, yeah.
Yes, I gotta say it.
That's
The truth,
easy to
the
tell.
truth must be told. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And so the
Yeah.
look, if you are, and maybe something we in Liberia don't see or we don't understand, that if you're a black man in this country, because of slavery, because of racism, they have reserved a special labor, a special
you.
place for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I developed a special kind of sensitivity to
Yes.
other people telling someone because of your tribe, because of your religion, because of your gender, because of your age, you know, there are only certain things that you can do. It really, really touches my soul. It
Absolutely.
bothers me a lot, okay? Because I like to look at, like you said, let me see your competency. Let me see what you are doing. Let me measure you by that instead of measuring, say, oh,
I don't care how you look.
yeah,
I don't care where you're from.
Yes.
I don't care what religious background you are.
Mm.
I just want to
Who
see
you
what you
love.
can produce,
Yeah.
and I will deal with you according to how you can do that.
yes.
And you know what? I was watching a movie on the plane today, and this whole CMC just came to me, and my heart was so saddened. If you go and watch, Remember the Titans. I don't know
Yeah,
whether
yeah,
Mhm.
you remember the Titans. Look, if you see how a team like us here
Mhm,
join together from different background,
mhm,
different skin color,
mhm.
just to bring a racist town together. And those boys stood their ground that they were playing together, although their parents taught them hate.
Mhm.
You know, their parents told them to
Unlearn.
hate. They're like they had to unlearn and say, no, we're not, because the hate is not doing anything for our community. So we have to come together
Mhm.
to make sure that our community grow in this particular thing that we are doing. So they unlearn it, they have to come together, and from there it made them to win. I didn't even end the movie, but I think they won the game.
Yes.
They were the best football team ever. And then their parents then started hanging out together. The black woman started going to the white woman's house. And so that's the thing. We don't want our people to see tribalism anymore. Tribalism has not done anything to our country. It killed people on the poor. After they were killed on the poor, nothing changed.
Mhm.
Nothing changes, even got worse. So why are we still dwelling on that? Why are we still dwelling on, oh, the man is now a Christian and he's a Muslim and the other person is a pagan? Why are we do those things? Don't help to change anything. Change is hard, but it can happen. And I believe today that we are going to make history. The change that will come to Liberia, we're going to be a part of it. And that's why we are here.
Yeah, so you guys, thank you so much for adding that point.
Be the change that you want to see.
Yeah.
There's all talk. I'm not gonna say the cuss word. Just talk. Yeah, all day.
Yeah,
Get our
action.
Yes, exactly.
So you see our program, we're gonna be on it tomorrow. This is the program, this is the line out here. We're gonna be doing a lot of stuff. You know, it's gonna be a beautiful program tomorrow.
Yeah, so we've done our part here in the Twin Cities. We've gone from door to door, you know, market stalls and stuff, and spoken to people, inviting them to our program. We've called them on the phone. We got a program. The program is going to be good tomorrow. We've done our part, and we're just going to leave it to God and the rest of God, and just step back and just let people do their thing. They come tomorrow and then to listen to us, listen to the leaders here, what they have to offer and what they have to say, to ask all your questions. So for those of you that are back home in Liberia, you got your family and friends here in Minnesota, just tell them to come to Brookdale Covenant Church. It's in Brooklyn Center, right by Highway 100. You can't miss it. Brookdale Covenant Church in Brooklyn Park. I mean, it's right in Brooklyn Center, right by Highway 100. Let them come tomorrow by 5:30 in the afternoon, and they'll listen to all these beautiful presentations and stuff that we have. You know, and there will be food and drinks available. So if you're coming from work and you're hungry, don't say, let me go home and eat, because there will be food. If you're coming from church or wherever place you're coming from, just come. And just fellowship with us, you know, just do some little, you know, chit chat and ask some questions about CMC. For those of you who are hesitant, just come and just listen to us. Here we have to offer you, make your own decision, make your own judgment, ask all those questions and stuff like that. So that's the invitation that we have extended to the rest of the guys. All right.
Thank you.
CMC is for the people, of the people, by the people. It's for everyone, every Liberian. Not just the special people or the whatever people, for every Liberian. Okay, so let's join together and push this movement forward to see a better Liberia in the future. Thank you all so much for watching.
So y'all have any question from the studio for these people? Mr. Ansu?
Yeah, just quickly before they leave. So the last question was going to Dr. Richardson. I want to test my brother was there. What's my candidacy things that what is putting in place both in the US and to make this happen in 2029? What are some of the things that you do on your own to make it happen in 2029? Things of my candidate communicating with family back home, family in the US, to make this happen in 2029.
So Ansu, you want to tell our secret tonight? How we tell
So for the program tomorrow, what we've done is that we've met people one-on-one. We did, like, if you know, I'm kind of okra with a Joe when it's time. They go from door to door. That's what we've done. We've done a lot of canvassing here. We've met people. We spoke to them. We told them to call their folks back home. So if I got a friend here, I call my friend and say, hey, we got this program coming up. You heard about a new political party that's been launched back home. We're trying to launch it here in the Twin Cities. Now, Minnesota here is first of its kind, for CDC to be, I mean, not CDC, but CMC to be coming here. So this is a test to us. So that's why we've been putting all our work into this to make sure that the rest of the union see us as an example, see us as who we are. To say, well, when we went to Minnesota, we did this, and Minnesota is still running. So what we're doing, we're communicating with the rest of the guys and telling them, say, hey, call your folks back home, call your brothers back home, call your mom back home, call your dad back home, let them know that the same program, the same party that we have here in Liberia has been launched in Minnesota now. So and then it goes from there to Minnesota to the next state that we're going to be going to. So that's how we're not going to take our little secret here, but this is stuff that we're trying to do. And then going forward, once we get inducted into office tomorrow, and we're going to form our own stuff here and be working closely with them, our leaders, and they'll give directions, and then and then we'll go from there. But basically, what we want to do, we want to be able to stand on our own feet, on our 2 feet here in Minnesota, with their blessing, to be able to spread the word out there, and to also create a base here for us. So that we can do our own projects. Maybe we'll come to Liberia at the end of the year, and do a lot of good stuff.
Yes.
Yeah,
What I was driving earlier, they're looking at you people there in the US. You have some family back home here, and people for us here, we have this they say that our people in the diaspora, their participation, their contribution back home in terms of Liberians, getting on their feet, getting stronger here, not just the rest of the government. So, with the CMC being part of it, you have your family member back home, you have them there in the US, some of my candidates are you mobilizing, talking to them for 9 to 2029 to get on board?
Yes, we are. I've been talking to my siblings back home. I've been talking to my friends back home. Matter of fact, most of my friends are even surprised because I've never been involved with politics. So when I call them and tell them, what? Don't tell me you're telling me this. I say, yes, it is me. What's changed? What's changed is a big question. And I've been exactly telling them what has changed, what I see, what I didn't see before, and what I see now. So that's the word I've been. But there's one thing I want us to know here. Because I send my $1 or $2 to somebody back home, I cannot impose on them and say, be a CMC member. What I can do is try to convince you, talk to you and say, hey, I'm part of this party, and this is what I believe in, and I want you to see what I see. And then you make your own decision as to if you want to be a part of the party or not. So what we've been doing here, we've been calling folks back home that we know, people that we went to school with, people that we kind of mingle with and stuff like that, and telling them, well, this is the situation here. And I've been very successful in doing that. I've been very successful in getting some of my friends to sign up, for the party back home.
And also, if I understood you well,
so
CMC is different in terms of, I think you heard tangibles, delivering tangibles. Let the people see that we're going to deliver tangibles to them.
Yeah,
we're not just going to keep talking, and promising. A lot of times, historically, political parties in Liberia, they come a year before elections. This is not the MO or the profile of CMC. We are here now. We are starting early, and we want you to see us doing. Okay, we want to do. We want to see us. We want you to see us. Developing things in the country. Our PL is very developmental oriented. That's what we'll see. We want you guys to see. And the next thing is, historically, political parties have used people in the diaspora as the ATM machine. When they want, something done to pay the party rent or whatever, they call it the people in the diaspora. This is what you heard Mr. Doe, Chester Doe, he said that we're going to develop a chapter, stand on our own with the guidance of the leaders, and they're going to develop different areas. I'm not going to say everything, but they're going to look at areas that need to be developed in the country and do that. Okay, this is how other countries around Liberia, around Africa, have developed, and around the world have developed, because they take their knowledge, what they learn in the exposed, developed world, and contribute and do something for their country. I think Grace teases me a lot. She says, go to Ghana, you see in the villages, they got running water.
And lights.
24/7.
Yeah.
But in Liberia, because we have not done that, okay, we have not leveraged on the potential and the power of collaboration between people in Liberia and people in the diaspora, so everything is just left as it is. And that's one of the differences that you'll find in CMC. So that's just a few that I want.
Before you come here, I wanted to add this. And that struck a very point when she said that we are not like the rest of the other parties where they need to talk about 1 year to the team, they can't run it, and then they tell the poll for us, they will give you rest, they will give you money. No, we will give the people tangibles that they will see that will benefit them and their children not for just 6 months, that they will benefit in community. Now we're not talking about individual, we will benefit the community in a way that they will be able to lead themselves after the benefit, and then they will know that CMC did this, and these people can do this kind of thing. It means that once they can do it as a party, when they get in leadership for the country, it will be easier. They will be able to do it for the country. And the other thing is that CMC different chapters will be established in the diaspora. It's not only going to help the people in Liberia. Yeah, they're going to make projects to help the people in Liberia, but the diaspora Liberians too will benefit from the CMC party here in America, because some of the offices that will be open will help the diaspora Liberians in America here to secure the things in Liberia. That we will have people in places that will say, okay, I bought my land. We'll have people on the feet to go check whether that land is legit, whether you got the proper deed, whether it went through the proper process and everything. So then the people, our CNC in America, it will not be worried people going to take their land for them or breaking their house for own land, because we know that when you buy that property, when CMC check for you, it means that property is a legit property. So that Liberians all over will be benefiting, whether you in the diaspora or you in Liberia. That's the beauty of CMC.
Yes, yes.
So we got Mr. Gayman.
Yeah, and you just
walked in. Just walked in.
Inside you.
Yeah, inside you.
You gotta know something.
You gotta know something before you call him up, bro.
Yeah.
But Jerome Gayman, he is the Vice Chair for Administration CMC USA. He is here tonight. He just landed from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, to come here to attend the program in Minnesota, CMC program in Minnesota. So we're happy to have him, because we all been flying all day today. So
yes.
He came. He is safely here. I hope his wife is watching. Your husband here, or sister? So we're happy to have him, Mr. Gayman.
Yes. Thank you very much. And to everybody in foreign lands that are following us, this is a great event to bring like minds together,
yes,
to discuss the issue, especially the third lane.
Yes.
We have decided that it's not going to be business as usual anymore. Absolutely not. We began with the rule of law, and you saw how far that went. That's the only lane. It has to be rule of law. We have to build our country. When you're talking about investors coming to the country, it's the rule of law. And who is the leader of the rule of law caucus in Liberia? Is Honorable Musa Ability, who has stood the test of time.
Yes.
They even went after him,
Yeah.
took his business.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
They tried to intimidate him.
Blackmail him.
This is what we are talking about. When you believe in a cause, there is no cause higher than the constitutional democracy that we are fighting for.
Yes.
So we are here to establish the chapter in Minnesota. We got some great folks here. We are inviting everybody to come out. We are not here to recruit you. We want you to come and get awareness. What is it that we are doing, what we stand for? And if you like it, this is the time for you to join. So we have no issue. Come and listen, get the mission, get the vision, and see the great folks that are leading this charge. Dr. Francine Richardson is here. She's leading the global. We have my boss, Grace. The wonderful Grace is here. I'm here by her grace.
Yes.
So we are saying, come and join and see what it is we do. Bring your ideas, bring whatever it is that you have. We have to build this country together. We are not going to take it from CDC, give it back to Unity Party. Unity Party take the ball and pass it back to CDC. No. That is not how we're going to do it. So we are saying the Unity Party was there for 12 years. And they did some stuff, but they could have done better.
Amen.
Then they passed it on to CDC. They did their stuff. They could have done better. And CDC turned around and passed it back to Unity Party. And it looks like Unity Party getting ready to pass it back to them. But we have intercepted the ball.
Yes.
It's not going to happen.
It ain't going
It's
back.
not going to happen.
That-
We
that
intercepted
was
and
a
we are
tackle,
going. That's
a
right.
serious one.
We intercepted and we are going all the way. So come and join us
Buck stops
today.
here.
Yeah, the buck stops here.
Yes.
We got great leaders, knowledgeable, well accomplished people that you say when you talk about honesty and integrity. That's what we are talking about. So you come in and like when you look at the Statue of Liberty,
Yep.
it says bring your weak, your
I
tired.
mean, you're tired.
That you bring them. You are tired of what's going on in Liberia. Come on.
You're sick and tired.
There you go. There you go. Come on. And the good thing about what you're doing here is that this is the ground level. We are building the pillars. So
That's right.
don't come and tell us later on where I wasn't there. They didn't call me when they were
Mhm.
doing it. We are telling you now
We
to
calling
come.
you.
There you go. You got to come and be one of the
Yeah.
pillars.
Yeah.
Build a foundation that you want to see,
That's
the
right.
Liberia that you want.
Yeah.
This is how you do it.
Yes.
So we are here to spread the good news.
That's
Yes.
correct. Yes.
We are here to
And-
spread it, and that's what we are doing. So we encouraging you to come and just listen. Just listen to what we got to tell you tomorrow and make a decision. You can decide to be friends to us. You can decide to be part of us. But we are moving, and we are moving into 2029. That is for sure. We are moving into 2029. Liberia must be a better place, and we have to be a part of it.
Yeah.
We have to.
And before we move on to our next topic, I wanted to talk about something you were saying, Mr. Gilman, is how we tend to be a family here in this political party. And, you know, a lot of times in our society, people get mad at each other, they fight, they use terrible words, and they run, you know. You will come back, okay?
Yeah.
I will call
once you
you.
hear you stop.
You start. Grace will call you. We'll work. We'll duke it out if we have to duke it out in private or in public. But you are part of CMC. So I just wanted to just add that if you come in, you know, we always
arms are open.
Yes.
And you're not leaving.
Yes. You know. We the
We will
likelihood,
fight.
yeah,
we
we'll
can't
fight.
force you to go to anybody. You will fight.
And think about
It's natural.
yes.
We're coming from different backgrounds,
Yes.
diverse
Yeah.
backgrounds.
Yes. As a
We-
family.
It's like going to Monrovia, right? You can either take the highway, you can take the canoe. As long as we get to Monrovia,
Now,
that's how we do it. So we know different people are coming different ways.
Yeah.
If you're from up the river, you know you come. You
You
come
got it.
if you're from up river, you got different way of coming. I know. When you come from Bummy, they got different way. When you come from Basel, we got different ways. I know you get it on time.
you get there.
You get it on time.
Yeah.
Because we're doing business. You can't waste your time.
I mean, I also want to highlight that because I appreciate that diversity of thoughts and background that we all have. I appreciate that. I appreciate us coming from different backgrounds, for us coming from different places and stuff like that. It makes the party, it makes us stronger. Okay, so we have a history in our country where it's been so say one, so say all. People are afraid to speak their mind, to speak their thoughts. To add value to conversations. People are afraid to do that. In this political party, we ask and we welcome diversity as long as you do it in a critical and respectful way. Okay, that's it. I mean, there's a general guideline for respect. I know somebody. I mean, what do I mean by? I'm in the classroom now. What do you mean by that? But what I mean is, there's a general guideline that you have to compose yourself to ask questions and think critically about issues. Does that come kind of right? I disagree. I want to know why. Why?
You disagree, yeah.
Yes. Have you seen things this way or that way? So that's all I wanted to say. People want to do things differently.
Well, also, y'all need to read the comments, and then before maybe we can start open the lines for the people to call.
Yeah. So I have one more question.
Okay.
Yeah. I have one general question for the entire team there. So today, I hosted the chairman this morning, and
You
there was, what he shared with our team, in terms of getting Liberians on board from outside. from outside Liberia, getting Liberians on board in the diaspora. He definitely said that, the confident, the trust is rest on this team here. This current team I have with me in studio already. Gay man, Dr. Richardson, Madam Grace, my own big brother. So, how is going to welcome? How you guys working with us in? What you guys think? Are you guys doing things? Yeah, Liberians in the explore? As you said, it rests on this team here in studio.
But that's why you will see tomorrow.
They just got started here.
But you see, it just started here. We're having a welcome party right here. As that's not something going on here. You see, a lot of people in the back there. So we started it started right here, and this is history making right here as we speak.
Yeah, y'all see the whole background people here.
So and the food is that the people are the food I can always
So can I leave and come back?
Yeah. So go ahead.
No, show me.
No, they got a call. They got a call for the members.
Let me the money first.
Yeah, we're ready. Don't mind.
So like if you want to answer your question, sir. So it just got started here. So Minnesota has been the first state. What we're doing is launching tomorrow. And then what we're going to do, we're going to get on the ground, running right away, creating awareness in the state of Minnesota, and then bringing Liberians together here and letting them know. Because if you come here in Minnesota, every political party that's in Liberia is, in a sense, represented here in Minnesota. Minnesota has more than 40,000 Liberians right here. So there's a lot of political parties. You talk about Unity Party, you just name them. So this our new party. That's what we're trying to do here. So we're calling people. We're meeting them door to door. We're meeting them at the marketplaces and stuff like that. So we're creating that awareness. Those awarenesses, we're creating them right here. From church, from school, you just name it. At work, calling people and letting them know that there is a new political party in Liberia right now. And that's why we need to take the word out so that they can know our CMC, get to know us, get to know our party, and then we get from this party and go to another, this state to another state.
Yes.
So it's going to be that gradual process, but Minnesota is first. So from here, then we go to another place, and then we go to another place, and then we create awareness at the same time. As we meet these people in these various states, they got families back home that they are connected with or connected to. So then they tell their families, say, hey, this is it here. We got a new party now. Get to know the party, get to like the party, get to know what the party all stands for. Because at this point, there's only two alternatives in Liberia. We all know that. It's either a CDC or Unity Party. So our party now is an alternative to those two parties, and that's the word that we keep on sending out there.
Do we have more women part of the team?
Oh yeah, I think
I've seen Madam Grace, Dr. Richardson, my own business. Do we have more women?
Yes.
Oh, you see Dorothy?
Yes, this is Dorothy.
I hope that's what
She's going to introduce herself, and then there's also
All the women.
yeah, and this is just a few of us that you see.
My name is Dorothy Walker.
Dorothy speaking, guys.
I don't want to speak like you guys.
Grace.
And I'm happy to be on this team, right? So, I don't know Mr. Bailey that well, but I've been interacting here from Spoon and whatnot, and the meeting they had, I'm interested in it. Because a lot of things stay out there about him, which is not true, because I was just kind of telling them that I read something on social media about this Peace Party, and somebody had narrated the real story about him, that he's not involved in it. But you know how Liberians are, they talk too much and lie too much. So I'm glad to be on the team and glad to see you guys. Thank you. So I'm from Arizona.
Yes. So
You also came to Minnesota for the induction.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
For your answering questions.
But I see a good question that is said, always a great show. CMC is getting better each day. That's not a question.
And then
The question is, what is the measure?
Albert
related to
Scott has a
education?
question that says, what is the measure relating to education for diaspora team because NEC have a set criteria. I'm not sure what that means.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it means.
What does that mean?
Let Albert explain.
Yeah,
What
maybe,
is it?
Albert,
Yeah.
maybe your next
Please help
question.
us.
Who's Albert?
No,
Yeah.
it's somebody, he's adult. He's adult.
Thank you, Mr. Yogi. Thank you so much. That's the chairperson of the CMC party in Liberia. He is the one who is saying, "Oh, it's a great show. CMC getting better each day. Thanks to the team." Thank you very much.
So before we move on to our next on the line.
Mhm.
Yeah, so to the two when we review there in studio that are Richardson, my question to them will be what exactly they come with or they bring on the table of CMC.
Really?
I can answer.
Yes, please do.
Okay, so the beauty of the CMC, right, is
Mhm.
our differences. We all come from a diverse background.
Mhm.
I currently work in education, secondary education to be exact. So what I bring to the table is my drive to serve, not necessarily
Ready to
my
serve.
accolades or my level of education or my socioeconomic status or anything like that, just my drive to serve. I have a desire to serve and to give back to my community. So that's what I bring to the table.
I work in the health field, right? So it's like what I'll bring to the table to educate people to in like not taking drugs, not going on the street and whatnot. But a lot of things to bring on the table like health, like hospitals and whatnot. Because a lot of people dying. And looking at Africa is like everything they say we fix the road, fixing the country is only about road. There's nothing else to talk about, only road. Or the Catholic, what?
The yellow machine.
The yellow machine. The yellow machine not gonna heal the people in Liberia. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna heal the people in Liberia. They're dying, but you still that we're gonna fix the country. I get sick of hearing fix the country, so we're gonna bring better things in Liberia, and we're gonna help to build up Liberia. We're gonna start with the kids, with the little girls that they're taking for granted. You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Those 13, 14 years old.
Mhm.
Because in America, you do that, you're going to jail. But those people don't care in Liberia. And they fill those girls' things with material things. Material things cannot give you education. It means nothing. It means nothing in America yet because you can get them if you educate yourself and work hard.
Again, another point to stress about the CMC and members of the CMC, as has been established so far, again, is having a mindset of giving back and expecting nothing in return. I can guarantee you that no one who sits on this executive committee or the PL or anybody wants something back for giving. Like, we're here to serve our people. We're here to give of ourselves, expecting nothing in return.
Yes.
Okay? So having that mindset is huge, and that's what we bring to the table.
Yes, just a very quick one from and Doc. As Liberians in Minnesota tomorrow gather for the induction of CMC, what could be one message that would make CMC different from a political party?
That's a good question.
That's a really good question.
That's a good question. It's like from other people, it's the honesty. You gotta be honest. A lot of political presidents come in, they say this and don't do what they say. You understand what I'm saying? So this is a real good question.
Yes.
Like, you have to be honest to the people. Open up and be like me. I want you to be honest. Don't say this and do another thing. That's not going on in Liberia. So I would say one of the main things is honesty. You have to be honest to the Liberian people. Don't lie to them because you want to be president, so you got to lie to gain their favor or whatever. But I would say honesty. You got to be real honest to them.
And another word for honesty is integrity. I'll say integrity. And I'll say public service. Being a public servant is not about ruling people, right? It's about serving people. So the president of Liberia should understand that your job is to serve your people. It's not to rule them or govern them or whatever. It's about you serving them, expecting nothing in return.
And doing the same thing that you criticize the former government to do, and you do worse than that. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying, right? So it's like that's what you gotta say. So
and one of the things that are different, I would say that the meeting that different from CMC is different from the rest of the political parties. They always be talking about all talking to. Let me just put it here the real Kolokwa. CMC is the walking billboard talking to. Because we can show you, when we tell you say we'll do something, we'll do it. We're not just asking for the people votes and then we lie to them and come into power and don't do what we're supposed to do. But we will do things for you to see that we can do it before you can even trust us to put us in leadership. So that's a major difference when it comes to CNC. Come from the time I knew, like, bro, all these people will come and say, oh, we'll do this, and like, bro, I still remain the same. 20 years straight after this war, 20 plus years, no political party has ever delivered after, especially between the two, because the two political parties have been living like, bro, like CMC, CDC, and United Party. Like, bro, is still looking like a village. When you say like people that Single Broad Street, Single, in fact, Broad Street is filling away now because the place is looking so dirty. But as soon as they say Liberia, when they put go there, say, but what is Liberia? They will just get you to Single Boulevard. They show you Broad Street that they end up Liberia for you. We want a Liberia where they can say Liberia, they can go to Bon County and decentralize. That place will have bank, it will have major hospital, it will have major school, it will have at least community college. We want that in every county in Liberia. We want that to happen. And it can happen. How is it that the hospital or the clinic that is in Nima County District 7 is way better than JFK in Monrovia? So all those things we wanted to change, and no political party can deliver that except for CMC. No political party can do it.
Yeah. And Mr. Scott has something to say.
And I just want to say that the word I'm going to give to the Liberian people is this: CMC, hope is on the way. That's the only thing. Hope is on the way.
Amen to
Can I
say that? Yeah.
Thank you so much. Hope is actually on the way. So just lastly from my end. So over the time, this country has been turned into a cow meat, wherein each administration will kind of call their style the cow meat and carry. As an individual, as a CMC, what exactly you guys are into this for? This journey.
Say that again. Can you
Liberia has been turned into a cow meat country, wherein political party will kind of call it out of the cow meat and carry and enjoy it. As an individual, all of you guys, what exactly you guys are on it?
I can answer.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, I can speak for myself, but I can also speak with confidence for the other members of this team.
Yes.
Everyone on this team, as far as the USA diaspora goes, is well established in their own way. Like nobody needs a job. Nobody needs, this is all volunteer work. Like we're doing this from our hearts just to give back. We're not getting paid for it. We're not interested in, well, I am not interested in getting a job down the road or anything like that. So it's not for any personal gain whatsoever. It's just to give back.
Yes.
Simple.
Simple as that.
It's for the love of Liberia.
That's it.
Let me talk the Liberian
love of
English.
country.
Let me talk the Liberian English. Period.
Period.
Okay. Period. So
I bring it to that.
Did he get it? Register period.
Yeah, that.
And then the
So-
Yeah.
We wish you guys all the best. We pray that bro make a U-turn to see CMC as their own, as the third lane for the betterment of Liberia for their children and their children to come. Like Dr. Francie and Madam Grace always say, 20 years from now, where do we expect Liberia to be? Our thoughts and prayer with you guys. We hope that the program be a great one tomorrow. And we'll come back here on Monday and then to get the clue, how it was celebrated, you guys will give us the feedback for the celebration tomorrow. So wish you guys all of the best.
So so before I get to the phone line quickly, Dad, I just want to use maybe 1 or 2 minutes. Dr. Richardson, can you just share any success stories on achievement on the citizen movement for change that you are celebrating or proud of? Just 2 minutes. Just use that time. 2 minutes, please, before we go to the phone line.
Yeah, I mean, bringing a diverse body of people is one of the greatest human achievements, that we can ask for. I mean, everyone here came from different states and they all flew in for a common cause, and that cause is to transform Liberia. Underground, I'm sure you've heard as the global chair and also the chairperson of the USA, we've been doing a lot of work. This party is registered in the United States to function legally. That is a success. Many of the political parties that you probably know, they may not have the documents legally to register. So that's one. We do have our financial backing is quite stable in terms of opening a bank account here, if I can say that, and much more that I feel not a pleasure to say yet. So,
and I want to add that in the corner here, you can see me?
Yeah, yes.
I would like to add that CMC is the fastest growing political party now. The registration that we register in America, we are fully able to function as a political party as well in the great United States of America, number one. Number two, the fastest growing political party ever, in my opinion, and which is true. When I do my research, as you know, I always do my research. CMC within 3 months have gathered over 100 or 200 Liberians within the diaspora, just USA alone.
Yeah.
Some of them is not even on the chat room because they don't want to be on the chat room. They don't have WhatsApp, but we are growing every day in different states. People are gathering, gearing up and calling us and want to be a part of this movement. Yeah. So that one of the greatest success ever in 3 months. Show me any political party who did that. No, you can't find them.
And I'm going to just kind of spill the beans to you. Well, I'm going to just tell you an open secret. I'm sure you heard the political leader, Musa Hassan Benedict, say that we have an app that is coming up. That is an achievement because no political party that exists in Liberia have had an app to provide news, bring awareness, and have people register by using an app, modern technology, digital. Okay, so that is another achievement. So we list that a couple of them to you.
And I you can go in Botua. What they call the place there? Botua. You can go in Botua. You stay where in the village. The place. I want to village name by real village. You say no. You can go right to the creek where the women are. You can get to the person need. Right, that app will still be working.
Yes.
No network. Nothing. You can register them on the app, and they will be registered. And once you get to a place where their information will be sent to them automatically straight to their email or what's their phone number, and they automatically become a member of CNC with their ID identifying as a CNC member. And that's the beauty of CNC. And we are just 3 months old. Hello, CNC is only 3 months old.
Yes, and the best part of this app that I like, as the global chair, I can sit in my home. In the comfort of my home in Jersey and see who registered day by day, percentage, given the state, the county in Liberia, and the state. And I can make informed decisions about, what I need to do, the power of the county the power of the state that will be working. So that's strategic thinking. That is another accomplishment that we have given, another achievement that we have attained so far. So I think I've given you all you asked for or more.
And lastly,
before
yeah,
Before you go,
what's one?
excuse me, before you go to your fula, it was nice talking to you guys.
go
And y'all have,
She's doing it.
before you guys go to your fula, it was nice talking to you guys and meeting you guys. Thanks. Have a nice evening.
thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah. So just lastly, before we go to the phone, very quick. Many Liberians are concerned. Will there be a time when you guys will have to come to Liberia to continue
But you know the party has to be launched. There should be a launching of this party in Liberia. There should be another launching of this party in America. So this is just to install a chapter. This is not CMC launching. CMC launching will be a whole nother ball game. So we are coming to Liberia to launch CMC, and we're going to launch CMC here in the great United States of America. We also have to do a launching in Europe.
Yes.
Because we are global.
Yes.
Yeah, we might probably even be launching in China and also Dubai.
Yes.
Because we are creating
Because
chapters
people
in
are
this area.
contacting us from those
Yeah,
areas
so-
as well. And then, like, primarily, like you said, the transformation has to occur in Liberia. So we will be in Liberia. There's no if, and, and buts about that. Okay. So,
And
but
when we're coming strong.
yes, very strong. Okay. And the thing about it is that we have to make sure that we have this collaboration, this partnership between the people in the United States and the people in Liberia, the people in China, the people in Dubai, the people in Europe, okay, and the people in Liberia, because that collaboration is what's going to grow Liberia in this 2025, in this century. It can no longer be just the Liberians in Liberia, nor it can be the Liberians in the diaspora.
It has to be us together, joining together with one force to change our country. Yeah, in the noise in the background, our people are enjoying themselves.
So,
But we want you to read the names on the comments.
Yeah, because
We want to welcome our chairman, Mr. James Yogi. I see him watching.
Yeah.
Mr. Yogi, welcome. We thank you for the interview today. And we see our style is too funny. Our is this or this.
Yes.
And then we also saw some better. He said CMC. He said CMC. The man named he said no. The reader back.
No ugly people there.
No other people is
No other people is CMC umpa. I like the way he said the umpa.
Yeah. So I mean, we want to, as I always say, we want to just thank all of those who are driving tonight, listening to the show, those who are working at the hospitals, the different clinics in Liberia. I want to thank you for joining us and giving us feedback and also adding your thoughts to the comment section. I want to thank all of those who are working as security persons. You listen to us. Thank you for joining us. So I'm going to go to the phone line now, Ansu, because we have a gift to give. We got a $5 scratch card.
When they find out going to the phone, this time we
Okay, yeah. We got $5
for a weekend.
In mobile money.
In mobile money that we send for 5 person. You see, there's a giving a year or they're ready to give to them.
So we're gonna put the number in the chat room. So they have to call.
No, the number already then answer them need to put the number up.
No. Oh, the numbers that we selected.
Oh,
the
okay.
callers have to call.
We got our numbers. It would be me and you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, okay.
You put it in the chat. Just send me the number.
Yeah, okay. All right.
So we want to do from one. We want to do from 1 to 25 tonight.
Also, no to 1.
We will know when it was. Yeah. All right.
077701763 777017635, or better still 0776 927472 0776 927472 077701763. These are the two numbers. Call us and then be a lucky winner on tonight. 077701763. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, my brother. Your name from where you joining us? Whatever West Point.
We can't hear them. Oh.
It's there.
Oh my God, we lost that caller. Let's get to another call.
Good morning.
Yes,
You getting the caller?
yes, now what?
Yeah, you're alive.
I'm Melvin Cooper Johnny from Johnsonville.
Okay, Melvin. Let's hear you.
Firstly, I want to greet City Sounds of greet political leader if you're listening. His Honorable Musa Tambete. Let me take this time to appreciate you for taking your time every Monday, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. It just for work to you. So as long as you are there, we that believe in the building will be here no matter the time to come home, no matter the time to leave. We'll be here to make sure that we push the agenda of CMC.
Okay, thank you. That what's the number you said for what? Is that what 50 to 100, 60 to what?
We do it from 1 to 20.
25.
Okay, from 1 to 20.
Okay.
18. You said 18.
He won.
He won.
What's your name? Call your number.
So take
Your
it.
name. They say you want call your number and your name.
My number is
0888
1 minute, make we
35 90. What's the name?
Melvin Cooper. The number is registered on my sister's name, Doris Cooper.
Okay, Melvin.
Okay, my brother.
Thanks always for following the show.
And one aspect I took my heart, you know the exact day the show comes on, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and not a Friday. Good morning.
Yeah, caller.
Yeah. Your name from where you joining us?
Oh, you are very low though.
Is that all, Momo?
Oh no.
Oh, you one, brother.
Good morning.
Oh, so don't worry.
We too low, please.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. Put me your voice now. Maurice? Oh, where? Am I good, man? We still community. Okay, go ahead. Let's hear you. Go ahead.
We can't hear nothing.
We can't hear you.
They scared.
What's man? Push cramp.
Yeah. 0776927472 776 1972. Morning. Yes, I'm quiet. Patrick, let's hear you.
We can't hear that person. Too low.
Are you getting him?
Yeah, we can't hear.
your you have now there. Hello, Madam Grace. You guys getting us?
Yeah, we getting, yeah, but we're not getting the chorus. So
Yeah, because the guys don't want to talk hard. Oh.
9. Do we have 9 as login number?
No.
Oh, my brother. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you have to call. You have to. You have to out the phone.
Good morning.
Strengthening a voice.
Would we all get a name from where you joining us? You guys get in?
yeah, but we're not getting it again.
Then you just tell it.
You guys having some feedback also for your end?
For your end.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I also want to make a recommendation.
What's the recommendation?
Yeah. I wanted to come 2029 and run for the House of
Representatives. Thank you for the recommendation and feedback. Thank you.
Now the end, he put there for their family. So it's good and great.
Okay, my friend. You look at no more.
Yes.
What's your login number? He went over. He went off.
Call you have to be audible, please.
Yeah, just like that, yo. Good morning. Go ahead.
From 1 to 20. Tell the man the number is from 1 to 20.
Yeah, he said number 20.
He won.
Yes.
What's your name?
That's nice. He won. He's a winner.
What's your name, my brother?
Hello.
What's your name? You won. Your number, what number? 08 75.
I'm happy for you.
What's your sister name? Patient who? Bazu.
That's awesome.
Azu.
Plus 231-776-9274-72. Let's talk to the caller. Good morning.
Let's take through my call.
Go ahead, please be audible.
Through my call, Henry.
I want to take a login number. Number 16. Do we have 16 as a login number?
Hold on
1 minute.
I gotta check.
They're not we were fashion yet.
Yeah, I tell you. No, sorry.
No,
Sorry.
he win.
Yes, sorry.
Thank you for calling. 776-9274.
Three more calls
calls
left.
left, and
If
then
any
we'll
one more call, she got to win $5.
Yes.
Okay, good morning. Yes, sir, go ahead. Ready for looking out?
No, but we got it. No more. Yeah, I just said we gotta wait.
Go ahead. The children are killing it. Okay, there are two reasons here. That's it.
Okay, my brother, thank you. Choose your login number from 1 to 20. Number 7.
No. No,
Okay.
sorry.
Nothing to say, no. So we have a 0776 9274 72 and numbers for you to call.
777-01-7635.
Good morning. Yeah, be audible, please. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, choose that number. Okay, number.
No, 17. No, 17.
Not 17.
077-01-7635. 777-01-7635.
Good morning.
4 calls, right?
Yeah, let's hear you. Okay. Yeah.
Choose a login number, my brother. No time.
From 1 to 20.
From 1 to 20. Number 19.
No.
I
Sorry.
think someone called 19 already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is that they don't know how to play chess. You listening to the radio say 1 to 20, somebody already call 20.
Yeah.
So then you start doing it.
I choose 19.
No, 19 is out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Then you say we're getting one more chance to pick one more number because we want them. They put on the money so we can give it up, but they can hold the money here too. I want the money. Oh.
Can I call so I can win? No. No, 5. No, 5 is not a winning number. No, 5 is not it.
Then he said one more chance.
So, good morning. Morning. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Have
I give you candidate. Let's hear you. Which number from 1 to 20?
Number 2.
Then he said one more chance. Give me 2 chances. One more chance.
Another chance. No, you missed it.
2
Go
as
ahead.
Yeah, so take different number again.
Come on.
What?
What he said?
He's off.
Okay, that's the last call, right?
Oh, they didn't call. Tell them for a woman to call, man.
Calling from where?
Sleeping right now. They're sleeping.
Is it?
They're not.
What's the name? Okay, my brother, just choose your login number. Be verified from 1 to 20. Number 6.
Then he says this is not a login number, but let him choose one more.
Choose another number. 6 is now a login number.
Yes.
He won.
So,
1 to 18, we think so.
Someone already won 18. Let him choose another number. We'll spare him that. Somebody won 18. Somebody won 20.
Is there? 17.
17.
Sorry.
Ah, man. From 1 to 20, man.
Wrap it up.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Says he the last caller will send him the $5. Yeah, he the last caller, so that's it. The phone stop ringing.
The phone still calling, so let's take 5 more calls.
Y'all take 2 more.
If I retire, we'll be
We gotta go to another interview.
Yes. We flew all the way from different places.
I'm gonna go straight to the point. Tell your login number. So I'm at 17. We got number between. We got I won't be calling the number. No.
And it's supposed
Tell yourself from 2 to 10. We use our job, and that is music was about the people.
Okay. Got it in all right. We got to draw close to it.
I'm gonna choose a login number. Come on, go ahead. Number 8.
He won.
Yes.
He won.
You won.
I'm gonna read a number real quick. 0779 16 5698. Eta Luan.
Wrapping up, right? Are we wrapping up?
Yes.
Yes, we're wrapping up now.
Let's wrap up.
Yeah, I mean, you stop taking calls. How many people want tonight?
I'm gonna give her an I got 3 from my end.
No, you have 3 for your end. You got 4 for your end.
No, one.
I still got 1 for an end. I got 3 from my end.
What person's one? Okay, all right. So, I mean, we want to say thank you to you guys in the studio, Ansu and Henry. Want to say thank you to the True FM family. We want to say that one of the things I wanted to close with that touched my heart, and you know, your leader in Renaissance, Mr. Layi Belete, he said the Muslim Mandingo people in Liberia are seen like this the black people in America. So we the black people in America, when we go through that racism and that, you know, the division of us being black, they are treated in Liberia. And that thing, when I read it, it broke my heart. I'm asking Liberian people to see us all as Liberians. Moving forward, we are in 2025. This is the 21st century. People are not seeing those things anymore. Hate cannot change a nation. It takes love to change a nation. And when love is there, it's easier to change a nation. Liberia has tried on hate so much until the country is still behind. Our country looks like a village compared to the countries that are around us. We need to change that. So I come to you with love. I have nothing to hate in my bone. The mere fact that you are Liberian, you are my family. So I'm asking you to think about it tonight. Let's change Liberia with love. And let's change Liberia with hard work. Let's put people in positions that will bring the change that we need in our country. And that's all we are saying to you. So have a good evening, good night to the people in Liberia. Good night, good morning, actually. Cutting a dinner break on your end. Good morning to the people in Liberia. And good morning to our beautiful diaspora Liberians all around the world. Say thank you so much for listening. Answer your thank you. We hope you have a beautiful weekend this weekend. We see you guys on Monday to give you a report of the program tomorrow. We are scheduled for another interview as we leave here going upstairs. We're going to do another interview there. So, you know, thank you everybody. God?
Just want to say thank you, guys. Thank you to Chester Doe and Mohammed Dolly and the rest of the recruitment team in the Minnesota area. I just actually looked over and I saw that the wife of the home is here.
Oh wow!
And I want to tell her, I want to tell her thank you so much. We had a warm welcome to your home. I felt the spirit of love and comfort and peace.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, and you guys, good night.
Good night,
Really
guys.
tired.
Yes.
Yes.
CMC.
Thank you.
What
So
up,
see you
people?
guys.
People.
Bye.
Yes. So that's it, guys.
CMC for the people, by the people, and to the people. Citizens Movement for Change. Oh yes, a new day has come. Yes, a new day has come. Rise up, Liberia. CMC for the people. CMC. national unity, transparency, accountability, social justice, integrity. CMC core values. CMC Global. It is a new day for Liberia. It is a new day for the people. Let's go together. Let's go together. It's a unity. Raise up your hands. CMC. The land of liberty, the land of freedom, the love of liberty brought us together. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC for the people. CMC, yes, by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC, yes, for the people. CMC, yes.